Hello everybody, and my name's Guillermo Lopez Jr. and I'm a resident, lifelong resident here of Bethlehem, and I've been Puerto Rican my whole life, and probably will be for the rest of my life. And on this weekend, everybody's Puerto Rican, so welcome to BorinquenFest. For those of you who don't know, the name Borinquen was the indigenous name of the island of Puerto Rico. And so, you know, when we like to identify with all of who we are, which is, of course, we're USers, and we recognize our indigenous heritage, we recognize our African heritage, and our European with Spaniard heritage. So pretty much sums up what a Puerto Rican is. You know, we just sort of embrace all of who we are. We do that by remembering our indigenous name. So how BorinquenFest weekend usually works is, you know, it takes like 9 months of planning to make it work, because we take it, the only reason it's not 12 is because we take 3 months off to relax. But it's a group of well-intended volunteers that have a passion to show all that's best about being Puerto Rican in the community here in the city of Bethlehem. And so all this culminates with, throughout the year, we have a contest for our king and our queen, and we have events for our volunteers, and we have road trips to raise funds, and then proceeds go then to scholarships for Puerto Rican youth. And so that's why we mainly do it. That's the biggest reason why this event takes place. We have a museum here that we're going to show you. We call it La Casita, which is a replica, if you will, of what many of us remember of what it was like in Puerto Rico in the 40s and the 50s. So here we are inside the museum, and the guitar, that little guitar that you see on the table here, is known as el cuatro. That's the national instrument of Puerto Rico. I believe it was handmade in Puerto Rico, and it's got its own special sound, and Puerto Ricans know it when they hear it. These are somewhat of the older statesmen of Puerto Rico. The political minds and orators of our time. You know, it's when you speak about history of a nation, of a people. Here in the U.S., we usually think of our forefathers like George Washington and Abraham Lincoln, and these are our version of them. Every year we do this map, and it's interesting for us to see which particular, you know, Puerto Ricans are very competitive with each other. And then their town is the best town, which is, all towns are the best, and that's the way it should be. And so everyone has their bragging rights, and they like to say what town they came from, and so we give all the Puerto Ricans that come here an opportunity to say, this is Presente, this is my town. And I'd have to say that the first two cities that represented the city of Bethlehem from the island of Puerto Rico were Corozal and Patillas. That was predominantly the two cities that brought residents here. So this is a hamaca, a hammock, and I don't think many people realize, but that was our contribution to the world. The Taino Indians invented the hammock. And it's so we call it la hamaca. And of course that's a modern version. The ones we made, the ones we invented look more like this. And the first ones I saw, I remember, was burlap bags tied together. They weren't the smoothest feeling, but with rope tied, and you know, there it was. The handmade hammock that you know, that we give the people. They're selling it as arts and crafts. And so that's
un bobby pin.
That's a bobby pin.
Que la gente de antes la usaba, los viejitos.
From years ago, people used to use that
to fix the hair.
Oh, to fix their hair. Okay.
Yeah. Raquel, come here.
And now what are you using it for?
Raquel, this lady, she made dresses. Con esto, ella hace.
So she makes dresses using this? Wow, look at the handwork, the craft work. Huh. This is pretty neat. I'm looking forward to grandchildren. I hope I have a granddaughter I can put this on, huh? This would be beautiful.
Look at this.
Wow. You know, you would see a child wearing this, you would know they were Puerto Rican.
is another name. Mundillo. This is come from the last century.
This is from the last century. A pin cushion. ¿Y qué más? ¿Para qué se usaba eso?
Para hacer encajes. Laces.
Oh, for making lace. All right, look at that. That's how they made it. Now you use the bobby pin to make it, huh?
No, this.
So we're making like doilies, la cositas así? Okay. Wow, that's a lot. 180 of them. Across. Wow.
Ellos hacen laces con este.
It's amazing.
Cuando tú vas a la tienda, tú compras los laces.
Right.
Pero, mira, ella
So she's gonna give a really quick demonstration. Let's come around to the other side.
See the pins is the pattern. You see the design.
That's amazing that you have to do that by hand, huh?
I know.
Wow. 2 months of labor on there, huh? Wow.
How much would that go for? ¿Cuánto sale este?
$300, and that's the custom dress that when we baptized our babies. So, well, everything about that is special. Everything about that is special. This is a replica of El Moro. So just imagine how much time someone took at home to do this, to be able to show this off. This is Borinquen restaurant on 4th Street in South Bethlehem. We have one of our young volunteers who's making arts and crafts.
We're gonna play on stage at 4:30.
Para ustedes, las frutas de mi tierra, con sabor a campo. Qué ricas son las frutas de mi país, todas las que he probado saben a ti. Qué ricas son las frutas de mi país, todas las que he probado saben a ti. Ya yo probé la piña, probé el pahuil, y te lo juro, mami, saben a ti y a ti. Ricas son las frutas de mi país, todas las que he probado saben a ti. Qué ricas son las frutas de mi país, todas las que he probado saben a ti. Qué rica la querepa, rico el mango, mientras más como de ella, más ricas son. Ricas son las frutas de mi país, todas las que he probado saben a ti. Ricas son las frutas de mi país, todas las que he probado saben a ti. Qué ricas son las frutas, qué ricas son. Las frutas de mi tierra sabrosas son. Ricas son las frutas de mi país, todas las que he probado saben a ti. Ricas son las frutas de mi país, todas las que he probado saben a ti. Mango, bueno. Y acuérdate que la pana también es una fruta. ¿Y qué me dices del aguacate?